Today's teaching is going to be on Genesis 6. You know the one. When the human beings began to increase in number on the earth and daughters were born to them, the sons of God saw that the daughters of humans were very beautiful, and they married any of them that they chose. Some people like to say that these are the sons of Seth, not the literal sons of God. Thankfully, we have some languages we can look into here. Here we can see that it means Benaiah Elohim. Remember, Hebrew is read right to left, not left to right, so it's backwards. Thankfully, we can see here in Job 1:6 that there was a day that the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan also among them. It's also important to notice here that when the Lord asked Satan, where did he come from? He said he was on the earth going to and fro. So this isn't something where this is like an altar or this is on earth. This is in heaven. Here you can see again, it's the same phrase, Benaiah Elohim. Same thing on Job 2:1. Another day the angels came and present themselves before the Lord, and Satan also came to present himself before him. And it's the same thing. The Lord asked Satan, where have you been? He says he's been back on the earth, going back and forth on it. If Satan was currently on earth presenting himself before the Lord, he would say, I've been here, would he not? And in Job 38:7, we can see where it says here, while all the morning stars sang together and the angel shouted for joy. But we can see again in Job 38:7 that it's the Benaiah Elohim shouted for joy. French Job 38 is Yahweh rebuking Job for what he has said and complaining. And he's saying, where were you where I laid the earth's foundation and marked out its dimensions and stretched a measuring line across it, on what were its footing sets and who laid its cornerstone, while all the morning stars sang together and all the Benaiah Elohims shouted for joy. So this is speaking of creation, when God was creating, okay? When Elohim was creating, all of the sons of God shouted for joy. So how can that be Seth if Seth and mankind didn't come till much later? Basically, this was the fallen angels taking women for wives. By the fallen angels taking wives for themselves and creating children by them, they created the Nephilim. Nephilim, giants, name of two peoples, one before the flood and one after. Yes, they continued after the flood. The root word of Nephilim, because lim, again, is plural, like Elohim, to fall and lie. A bully or tyrant, a giant. To cast down, to divide, by lot, let fail. Lots of words here, lost. The hearts of men had become evil all the time, and the Lord regretted that he had made human beings, and his heart was deeply troubled. Here where it says Noah was a righteous man, blameless among the people of his time. He walked faithfully with God. That word blameless there means without blemish, perfect, without spot, undefiled, to be clean past. Is it possible that the Nephilim were the corrupted bloodline of God's perfect plan to send his Messiah, and Noah's bloodline was perfect and uncorrupted in his generation?